Imagine a medicine that's free, always available, no side effects, and it can instantly change your mood, ease pain, even connect you better with people.
Right, not some new pill.
Exactly. It's something you already have, something we maybe take for granted.
Laughter.
Laughter. And it might just be the best medicine for your soul.
That's what we're digging into today.
Yeah, today on The Deep Dive, we're looking at the honestly surprising truths about what laughter does for our health, our minds, even, how we evolved.
It's much more than just feeling good for a second.
So get ready to rethink that chuckle.
It's amazing, isn't it, how something so common, so everyday
Right.
is actually this complex, powerful thing. It's got scientifically proven benefits, physical, mental, even spiritual.
This deep dive, I think, will really make you appreciate that next big belly laugh.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's start with the science bit first.
Yeah.
Because the immediate body stuff is, well, it's pretty remarkable.
It really is. When you look into the research, it's clear laughter isn't just, a feeling passing through.
No.
It triggers actual immediate positive changes in your brain, in your body.
We're talking that instant chemical rush, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you laugh, your body ramps up production of key neurochemicals.
Like
Dopamine, that's reward, pleasure. Adrenaline gives you that burst of energy. Endorphins, your body's natural painkillers. And serotonin's super important for regulating mood.
wow, the whole package.
The whole package. And together, they create feelings of happiness, calm, balance, even strength.
And they help fight the bad stuff too, like anxiety, depression.
Oh, definitely. They're vital for that. I mean, think about it. In this, often stressful world,
Yeah.
having something like laughter-free, always there to tackle anxiety, that's quite something.
And it doesn't just add good chemicals, right? It actually fights the stress hormone.
Exactly. It actively combats the bad stuff. Research shows laughter really efficiently lowers cortisol.
The main stress hormone.
That's the one. Less cortisol just means less stress overall. You feel calmer, more relaxed. It's like your body's own built-in stress reliever, ready to go.
It really is. And this isn't just about feeling good right now, is it? It goes deeper, like pain relief, boosting immunity.
Significantly deeper. Yeah. Think about Norman Cousins back in 1979. His story is incredible.
Yeah, that connective tissue disease.
A severe one, yes. And he basically prescribed himself laughter. Watch funny movies, comedy shows.
Seriously?
Seriously. And what he found was amazing. His words were, 10 minutes of genuine belly laughter had an anesthetic effect and would give me at least 2 hours of pain-free sleep.
2 hours from laughing.
2 hours of pain-free sleep. That's a powerful personal account of laughter's, pain-killing effects.
That story is really compelling. But what does, modern science say? Does it back that up?
It absolutely does. It wasn't just anecdotal. A 2011 Oxford University study actually put numbers on it.
Okay.
They found laughter triggers endorphins, those natural painkillers we mentioned, and increases your pain threshold significantly by as much as 10%.
10%. Wow.
And there's more. A 2005 study, this one from the University of Maryland School of Medicine, found laughter increased blood flow
How much?
by about 22%.
22%. That's huge.
It is. Dr. Michael Miller, who led that study, actually recommended 15 minutes of laughter on a daily basis for heart health.
Now, that's a prescription I think I could stick to.
Me too. And it gets even deeper for physical health. A 2008 study, Mary Payne Bennett at Western Kentucky University, found that really robust, out loud laughter, not just, quiet amusement.
Like a proper laugh.
Yeah, big belly laugh. It boosted natural killer cells, made them more active against cancer cells.
You're kidding.
No.
Yeah.
It suggests that kind of laughter actively strengthens your immune system, down to the cellular level.
So the saying laughter is the best medicine isn't just a saying.
It seems not. It seems it's biologically true.
And it feels like people must have known this somehow for ages, even before we had the science to prove it.
That's another fascinating part. This idea of laughter as medicine, it's ancient.
How far back are we talking?
Centuries, like 14th century. A French surgeon, Henri de Mondeville, he was already advocating for humor and healing, encouraging visitors to tell jokes to his patients.
No way. A surgeon?
Yep. Then, 16th century, you've got Robert Burton, an English clergyman, and Martin Luther.
The Martin Luther.
The Martin Luther, both using humor with people suffering from depression, telling them to be around funny people. 17th century, Herbert Spencer, the sociologist, promoted humor for relaxation. It's this pattern, you see. Surgeons, religious figures, philosophers, all grasping this connection.
It's like this intuitive wisdom passed down.
Exactly. And it kept going. 18th century, Immanuel Kant, the philosopher, and William Batty, an English physician, both used humor to treat illness.
It really feels like humanity has just known for a long time that a good laugh does something important for us.
Deep down, yes.
Okay, so we've covered the science, the history.
Yeah.
But what about the less tangible side, the deeper stuff?
Ah, yes. The soulful, maybe even spiritual dimension. The sources talk about laughter being cathartic, almost spiritual, even a gift from God.
That's a big claim. Gift from God.
It is, but it shifts the perspective beyond just, chemical reactions. Father James Martin, who wrote Between Heaven and Mirth,
Right.
he argues pretty compellingly that faith isn't just about being solemn all the time. Joy and laughter are actually central.
How so?
Well, he points out there's humor even in the Bible, like Nathaniel making a kind of sarcastic joke about Nazareth.
Oh, yeah.
And Jesus' first miracle, it was at a wedding, a party, a celebration, inherently joyful.
That does put a different spin on it, doesn't it?
It does. And then there's Susan Sparks. She's a minister and a stand-up comedian.
Oh, combination.
Isn't it? And she takes it further.
Yeah.
Her point is humans are the only creatures who really laugh like we do. And if we're made in the divine image,
Yeah.
then God laughs too.
Yeah.
It's a thought-provoking idea, right?
Yeah.
That laughter connects us to something bigger, more divine.
It suggests a really deep link between joy and spirituality. And this often seems to surface most powerfully when things are tough, maybe.
Exactly. In adversity, when you least expect it. There's a great story from Ellie K. Wood.
What happened?
Her mom accidentally smashed a wedding cake in the car. Total potential disaster.
Oh, no.
But instead of freaking out, they just burst into this gut-busting laughter. Allie K described it as freeing, cathartic, almost spiritual in that unexpected release.
Wow, finding laughter in the middle of chaos. That's powerful.
It really is, and it's not just theory. Susan Sparks, the minister comedian, she used laughter very deliberately during her recovery from breast cancer.
Really?
She said it was the most powerful thing I could do to take my life back. Actively choosing joy and humor.
That takes strength.
Immense strength. And then there's this incredibly moving story about Deborah Hart, a nurse.
Okay.
She was in a really dark place after a friend died, even contemplating suicide. And in that moment, a joke just popped into her head.
A joke at that moment.
A joke. And she said it just clicked something inside. Release the pain, the sorrow.
Yeah.
It was this turning point that led her to get help.
That's incredible.
Isn't it? And she ended up dedicating her work to using mirth-filled laughter to help others.
These stories really show that deep healing power, especially that kind of intense, almost painful laughter Deborah Hart mentioned.
Stomach ache laughter, yeah. And interestingly, the research suggests that specific kind of laughter, often born from releasing intense emotion, can even raise good cholesterol and lower blood sugar.
Huh. More physical benefit.
Tied to that emotional release.
It reminds me of that line from Steel Magnolias.
Ah, Dolly Parton's character.
Yes. Laughter through tears is my favorite emotion.
Exactly. It's that potent mix. It doesn't erase the sadness, but it gives you a pause, a breath, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Maybe that deep connection is why we see things like the Laughing Buddha across cultures.
Could well be. Buddha, the Laughing Buddha, is such a strong symbol, isn't he? Luck, prosperity, happiness, health.
Right. Always depicted with that big belly and huge smile.
And the idea behind him encourages laughing daily. It's seen as a path to well-being, to inner peace. It really seems universal, this understanding that laughter is more than just fun. It's fundamental.
So beyond the personal benefits, health, spirit, there's an even bigger picture. Something about human evolution.
Oh, yeah. This part is really mind-blowing, I think. It connects laughter to how we even formed societies. It starts with our primate relatives, their main way of bonding socially. It's grooming, picking nits, basically.
Okay, social grooming. I've seen monkeys do that.
Right. And it works. It triggers the brain's endorphin system, strengthens bonds, but it's slow. It's mostly one-on-one, and that limits how big the group can effectively get, maybe around 50 individuals for primates.
Ah, okay, so grooming has a cap.
Pretty much. But early humans, hominins, they started needing to live in bigger groups, maybe for protection when they moved into more open, dangerous environments.
Makes sense. Safety in numbers.
Exactly. But grooming wouldn't cut it for bonding in those larger groups. So the theory goes they essentially co-opted laughter.
Co-opted it. You mean used it instead of grooming?
as a more efficient way to bond, a kind of vocal chorusing that could trigger those same endorphins, but in more people at once.
So laughter became like group grooming,
Yeah,
but faster.
sort of. And human laughter is pretty unique. Think about it, it's all exhalation, these sharp bursts of air out.
Huh. I never thought about that. Like,
Right. It puts quite a strain on your body, actually,
yeah?
which might be why it's largely involuntary, hard to fake convincingly, and also why it's so contagious.
Contagious. Yeah, that's true. Someone starts laughing.
And suddenly everyone is. You're apparently 30 times more likely to laugh if you're with other people than if you're alone.
30 times.
It creates this shared experience, this group chorus, and get this, for efficiency. The average size of a group laughing together, it's about 2.7 people. That makes laughter nearly 3 times more efficient than grooming at triggering that endorphin release for multiple individuals simultaneously.
Wow. So it allowed our ancestors to stick together in much bigger groups.
Precisely. It helped maintain cohesion, that sense of shared feeling, in larger communities, which was crucial for survival.
That makes so much sense. It's like a primal signal. We're safe. We belong together.
Mm-hmm.
And how do they figure this out? The timing.
They use something called a reverse engineering model, looking at our current biology and behavior to figure out the past.
Right.
And this model suggests human-like laughter probably evolved with the genus Homo. We're talking around 2.4 million years ago.
2.4 million years.
Yeah, and that timing lines up perfectly with when hominins were becoming more nomadic, moving into those riskier open savannas.
Where larger, tightly bonded groups would be essential.
Absolutely. And here's another mind bender. This suggests laughter likely evolved before complex language.
Before language, really.
That seems likely. You don't need language to laugh. And the muscle control for speech is very different from laughter. It suggests laughter is something truly fundamental, deeply rooted in what makes us human, even predating our fancy words.
Okay, my mind is officially a little bit blown. Laughter is way more important than I ever realized.
Right. It's not just a frivolous extra. It's woven into our biology, our psychology, our social fabric.
So given all this, how do we, get more of it? How do we actively bring this powerful medicine into our lives?
Well, there are actually formal ways now. Things like laughter therapy, laughter yoga.
Laughter therapy, what does that involve?
It's basically using humor as a tool, a non-drug intervention, to help relieve pain, manage stress, improve well-being. It can even help with things like anxiety and depression.
And it's accessible.
Very accessible and effective. It's being used more and more in healthcare settings.
And laughter yoga. That sounds interesting. Do you need to be flexible?
No, not physically flexible.
Yeah.
It's fascinating because it works with simulated laughter. You basically practice laughing.
Fake laughing. Does it even work?
Surprisingly, yes. The amazing thing is, simulated laughter often turns into real, genuine laughter. And even if it doesn't, your body apparently can't tell the difference.
Seriously. Fake laughter gives the same benefits.
Largely, yes. Both trigger those positive physiological responses. Places like UCSF's Osher Center for Integrative Medicine, they have laughter yoga classes specifically to reduce stress and pain, boost endorphins, increase oxygen flow.
Wow. So just acting happy can make you healthier.
In a way, yes. The physical act of laughing seems key.
And you mentioned laughter clubs, coaches, even in business.
Yeah, it's catching on. Companies are seeing the value for team bonding, cutting down stress, helping employees relax. It shows how broad the applications are.
But you don't have to go to a class, right? There are everyday things.
Oh, absolutely not. The easiest ways are often the best. Read the comics page, watch funny videos online, or a comedy movie. Find some good jokes. Just call up that one friend who always cracks you up.
Yeah, we all have one of those friends.
Exactly. It's about intentionally seeking out things that bring you joy and amusement. I remember reading in one source about someone just bursting out laughing in a shop reading a funny birthday card.
I can picture that. A little embarrassing, maybe.
Maybe for a second. But what happened next was telling.
What?
Other people nearby saw or heard them laughing, and they started smiling. Some even giggled, too.
The contagiousness again?
Exactly. It just reinforces that laughter is this universal thing. It's spontaneous, it connects us, it spreads joy. Even laughing at a silly card can brighten someone else's day, too.
What a journey this has been, really. From the immediate brain chemistry.
Right. Easing pain, cutting stress.
To the spiritual side, finding release in tough times.
And all the way back to our ancient ancestors bonding around a metaphorical campfire with chuckles instead of just nitpicking.
Yeah. It's crystal clear, isn't it? Laughter is so much more than just being amused.
It's fundamental, essential even, for our bodies, our minds, our connections, maybe even our souls.
It's this powerful tool we all have, built right in, to handle life and find joy.
And maybe it suggests that happiness isn't just something out there we have to chase,
Yeah.
but something inside we can actually cultivate and share, triggered by something as simple, as human, as a good laugh.
So here's a thought to leave you with then. What if the most powerful medicine, the deepest connection, the truest joy, isn't something you need to find outside yourself?
Hmm.
What if it's simply a hearty, uninhibited laugh, shared freely? What will you do today to embrace the happiness of a good laugh and let it be medicine for your soul?
We really hope this deep dive gave you a fresh perspective, maybe even a reason to crack a smile right now.
Until next time, keep seeking those aha moments.
Remember to laugh often.